Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Thank you very much for this great opportunity. I would like to present our community service, what we have done in 2024 in the beginning of December. The topic for today is literacy strategies in teaching and learning at SD Muhammadiyah Pringgokusuman. Before I move to the first slide of my presentation, I would like to introduce our team first. So the team leader is Ibu Arifah Mardiningrum, SPD MA, and she is from English Education Department, Faculty of Language Education, Universitas Muhammadiyah Yogyakarta. And the team leader is, the first one is Ibu Evi Puspitasari, SPD MHUM, and she is also from English Education Department, Faculty of Language Education, UMY. And the second is myself, Teguh Haribowo. I am from Sekolah Tinggi Teknologi Kedirgantaraan or STTKD Yogyakarta, and I'm here as the collaborator of this program. So our program title is Literacy Strategy in Teaching and Learning at SD Muhammadiyah Pringgokusuman. Our program falls or under the program scheme of PPM Sekolah Muhammadiyah. Okay, so long before, like for example, in the last 10 years or maybe 15 years, we have focused the education, especially the elementary and also secondary up to the high school, is about literacy. And we all know that implementing literacy in education remain challenging for elementary schools teachers. So at SD Muhammadiyah Pringgokusuman, there is a need for professional development in literacy strategies to support effective learning. That's what we got when we first came to SD Muhammadiyah Pringgokusuman, and that's one of the problem that they mentioned to us. And then after the discussion with all the team member, and then we decided to make community service with two objectives. The first one is to improve teachers' understanding and skills related to literacy strategies. And then secondly, we would provide practical training to support literacy-based learning. And our target at that time was all the teachers of SD Muhammadiyah Pringgokusuman. And the scope of our program is literacy strategies for elementary schools in level learning. Okay, so to answer or to achieve we conducted two kind of data collection. The first one is the quantitative data, and this data we collected from all the teachers. In total, there are 11 teachers of SD Muhammadiyah Pringgokusuman. At the time, we conducted the pre-test comprising 10 multiple choice questions before the training, and then after that, conducted the training for the whole day. After the training, by the end of the training, we handed out the post-test to all teachers and comprising 10 multiple choice questions. And then the second data is qualitative data. In that program, we observation to all 11 teachers in SD Muhammadiyah Pringgokusuman. And we also asked the teachers to write reflection. And after they submitted all the writings, we code that and then we reduce, and also we try to find the theme. And then after analyzing all the data, either the quantitative or the qualitative data, we come to the result. The first quantitative data we analyzed with the statistical analysis, and we found that the score before the training was 6.33, and then the average score of the post-test after the training was 7.8, and it means that there is an increase about 1.47 or 23.2%. And then the qualitative data, we found that teachers have been using literacy strategies unconsciously. It means that before our training, actually they have done the strategies without them knowing it. However, the strategies introduced were limited. So there were about only 2 strategies that they already known, but after the training, they now know already about 5 strategies that presented by the resource person. And then the last finding about on our qualitative data is that teachers will maximize the use of literacy strategies in teaching and will try other literacy strategies beside the ones that they have been used. So in conclusion, despite the limited participants, only 11 teachers, the activity was successfully completed as planned. Data shows that literacy strategy training improves teachers' understanding and implementation of literacy strategies and expands their teaching resources. I think that's all for our presentation today. Thank you very much for the attention. See you next time. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.